What's up, guys? Welcome back to Now Show at Romy TV Africa. We are back to your screens as we never left with the host Clovince. I'm here with my co-host and my guest as well, as you normally see us. Happy International, is it men's conference or men's day?
It's men's conference. Well, men's day.
Najua kuna wanaume wengi kama sisi hapo nje.
Yeah.
Hakuna mtu ametuwish.
By the way,
but we are here to wish for ourselves.
Kwanza mimi mazena feel very bad. Yani nimeisha nguvu leo.
So do you mean
mtu anaweza ni
do you mean all this circle, all these ladies, all these people want to surround our lives, they can't wish us a happy men's day?
Mimi yani hata sijui niseme nini. Watu sijui wamekuwa namna gani. You can see sasa kitu pekee wanaweza tuma kwa text ama kwa WhatsApp ni morning. Yani hawajui kama kuna International Men's Day today.
I think we should
seriously ladies
up to date.
You must consider us very well.
Na to watch news. Najua hawapendi news.
Hawapendi news.
Maybe that's
na imagine leo ingekuwa ni Women's Day. Zile messages tungekuwa tumeona. Zingine unatusiwa. Kwani wewe hujui leo ni nini? Hizo kelele jameni.
So with our day wana assume kila kitu sawa.
Sisi hata umeona mtu akikuwishia happy birthday. Lakini kosa kumuwishia.
Ataanza shughuli.
Kwanza kumpost.
My birthday was the other day. My birthday was the other day. A few people didn't wish birthday.
A few.
Let me say around 20, 30. But there are a lot of people in my contact. They just see, oh, birthday. Scroll.
Kwanza kama mimi manze niko na 3000 contacts. Na au 3000 hakuna hata mmoja amesema happy International Men's Day.
Amfanyi poa.
Ama squeeze tumebadilisha jenda.
Amfanyi poa lakini mchange.
Watabadilika.
So we let them know we are there. Up to each najua watachange. So how have you been?
I'm good.
It's a while since it's a while since tufanye last week show.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm pretty good because we're getting a positive feedback from the show we are having.
Sure.
At least every week we must get someone inspired from what we are talking about.
Yeah.
Someone who is going through a challenge we're talking about. They are willing to get the positive talks that we normally have.
Okay.
So guys, we are very much pleased to have you here as our viewer. We are very much to get from you your feedback and what you would really wish us to talk about. So I'm not given the opportunity to welcome yourself. So Dr.Robert.
Mimi kwanza kitu inaniuma ni International Men's Day. But anyway, hello guys, I hope you're good. Welcome to our show. I'm really humbled. Kuna zile comments napata, kuna zile messages napata, zile calls napata. You guys are super amazing and I hope your weekend is really good. We're here today to bless you.
Exactly. How we normally do it. Today is maybe another different topic, but we're gonna do it the same way. Until the last time we told them we are planning to get out to reach to the society.
Yeah, sure.
That's still in plan and we are getting out to you. Najua kuna watu wengi out there and they still go through a lot in mental health. We've not changed. As you can see, we are still on mental health. But today we are talking about, we are still continuing the process that we are talking about. But today we are on a different thing. And part of it is the stages of stress. So we are still talking about stress, and today we are going to look at burnout. Burnout, we are going to get what burnout, our burnout, how are they into our life, and how they affect us, and what this type of stress, and how is it implemented in one's life. So viewers, if you are new to Romy TV Africa, kindly take a moment, subscribe to Romy TV Africa. Sure. If you want to send us a message in whatever we are going to go through, or whatever we are going to talk about, there's a number going down below there. Just send us a message and then WhatsApp, or go to our social media pages. That is Facebook. If you're watching us live from Facebook, comment down there. We'll get your comment. If it's YouTube, go to the comment section and tell us what you are thinking and tell us where you are watching us from. So my brother, welcome, and we are going to have our today's talk. I hope someone is going to get a positive change of their life, someone who is getting down as well.
Yeah, sure.
So talk to us. What do you have for us today?
Well. Today we're tackling a very serious topic. And this one, unajua watu wengine hata wajuangi wakienter into that stage.
Exactly.
Because once you in stress, inaanza kugrow in you. Ni kama ugonjwa ikiwa ndani yako. Kuna stages when we get to maybe window period and all that. So, stress nayo inapanda, inaenda ikipanda.
Sure.
And the other time we said that we're going to talk about how it is going and how we can be able to manage it. Lakini sasa tukasema we should get back and surely look at stress, we look at burnout, we look at depression, and then psychiatry. Those are the levels of stress.
Sure.
So today we're gonna tackle some important topic known as burnout and how it affects our people out there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So guys, this is Romy TV Africa. The shows in our screens right now is Nyaumboh. Nyaumboh is always coming to our screens every Saturday from 2:30 p.m. Though we are always trying to be late, but I think we should really improve.
Now next time,
our director should improve and make us on toes. But Nyaumboh is always coming to our screens every Saturday from 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. So always keep tuned. If you like what we're talking about, don't miss this out any moment. And whatever, if you miss it, wherever you're watching us from, you can always keep watching and keep watching.
Yeah.
And contact us if you have an issue.
Sure.
So, to someone who is asking him or herself about
a question,
burnout. Burnout, I'm talking about burnout. What do you understand by the word burnout? If you leave out the word job burnout, the burnout itself.
Burnout itself.
Yeah, what's the meaning of burnout? Or
this is a state of mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion. Like you get exhausted, something overwhelms you. Something goes beyond where you can, wanasema beyond my reach. Hiyo sasa hiyo ukikuwa exhausted physically, mentally and emotionally, then you are into a burnout state.
So we are into job burnout.
We can give examples of burnout, and we will talk about job burnout, most likely.
So apart from job burnout, we still have different examples of burnout.
Because we have a lot of things that you try doing. At some point, when you're doing them, you feel like umechoka nazo.
Sure.
Hata maisha tu umechoka nayo. It's not only work burnout. There are a lot of things that mtu anapitia kwa maisha ambayo ina lead to burnout.
Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. Guys, I think you are getting this. Isn't if it is in almost in our daily lives. Yeah. So, sikitu mpya. Maybe the name sounds to be way different, but nile kitu tu inakuwa but haujui inaitwanga aje English or in Swahili or what is happening to me. So I think it's a great pleasure to have this topic today. Ni kitu watu wengi go through the burnout and how because it's a physical and emotional stuff that happens to us. It's not only physical or emotional. It can either happen to you physically. You feel you just generally feel
you're exhausted, you're tired,
and mentally you are tired.
Mentally,
kuna zile point
umekwama. Unajua kunafika mahali ulikuwa unafikiria kitu unakwama. Like unakwama, there is no ufikiri mahali umefikiria na kwenda mbele. Yani uko hapo tu.
So there's that point una feel too I'm not able to do this. Una feel too I'm tired mentally. Sitaki kusikiza anything. I just need a cool place. I don't want to listen to any music. I don't want to listen to anyone speaking. I just want to be there, not sleeping, but just there in a cool environment, silent environment. I think that's another situation of burnout. So, but going straight to what we are going to talk about today, which is the job burnout. Is it a situation whereby we can only get it from work, or what do you refer to as now?
This is job burnout or work burnout. this is where you feel much frustrated with your work.
Sure.
And you feel much tired, exhausted, like you don't want to continue either working, or rather still, the duties now you're having on your table or on your desk are overwhelming you. So ikifika hapo, you feel like hautaki hiyo kazi tena. Ndio maana unaonanga watu wanasema, I'm going to resign, I'm going to kuacha hii kazi. Hii kazi inanipatia stress. Hii kazi iko na pressure. Hapana, hakuna pressure, ni burnout.
Burnout.
Yeah.
Well, I think isn't it zinatupendekea but hatujui maana.
Yeah, sure.
When I was as well trying to research about these things called, when I was trying to go through the burnout thing, I realized myself there's a point as well, you get tired of work, you get to be very, very exhausted, because you know, mostly if your work is mostly based on, you are in computer, you work on monitors, screens, apart from phone, you don't pay enough affect much.
Kabisa.
And your eyes get tired, like it doesn't want to see any light. You just need to close your eye and rest. So is this as well a type of, let's say, a burnout or burnout?
Yeah, you're right. And again, you feel kind of frustrated. Hata kuingia hivi kwa a new tab, and you want like to get something, like you want to sign in something, unapata like hutaki, unasema kwanza hii ni nini nafanya. Kuna wale watu hata kwa application ya kazi, mtu anafika mahali alikuwa amefanya vitu zingine, amechoka, and then anafika mahali anasema why should I even apply for this? So hizo vitu zote, hizo frustrations and all that, you always feel tired, you always feel exhausted, you always feel frustrated. So
on still burnout, we normally have these signs that you might experience burnout. I know we have different we have different signs you can experience. What can you tell us these signs are? Tell someone that you are now in this stage of burnout, or either it can be a job burnout or the other type of burnout.
At first, the first sign or the first symptom is anxiety.
Sure.
You feel anxious about things. Anxious about happenings. Anxious about another thing that you tackling, or another task you into. So this is now where you feel like kitu yote hivi ya kazi ama kitu yote hivi inakupatia like some fear. You feel, unajua kuna watu pia huko nje wanasema anxiety ni nini? That's fear iko instilled in you. You feel like, can I really do this? Am I going to do this? Am I going to make it happen? So hiyo is one sign and symptom of burnout. The second one, ukiwa like una feel emotional numbness. Kuna ile una feel like emotionally you not umeona ukichapa mtoto to an extent ana feel like hakuna pain. Ama mwizi akichapwa vizuri, kama juzi niliona mwizi akichapwa, and then mwizi akichapwa vizuri hivi anafika anasema sasa wewe nyinyi nipigeni tu, like mwili umezoea. That's numbness. So on the emotional numbness, ni unafika like you don't show emotions uko tu. And remember one thing, people or human beings were created to show emotions. If they can't, then wamefika kwa hiyo stage ya emotional numbness. Another thing is lack of sleep. Yani unasikia you just tired, you don't even want to sleep, you don't even have that small,
you stay awake all night.
Hadi unashindwa kwani ni siku hizi nimekula na chakula yenye nakulanga, and this mboga siku hizi imegeuka ikakuwa mera, ama maji yenye tunatumia kupika hata ugali siku hizi ni coffee. So you feel like yani hauna usingizi kabisa. And at some point you might not be thinking, uko tu umekosa sleep, and you just there umetulia tu. Yeah, that one is equally another sign that is portrayed. You feel like you tired. Hata unajua kitu kingine, umeipata mtu amelala tu lakini hakuna usingizi. Mtu anakuambia give me some minutes na feel I'm sleepy. After some 5 minutes anakuambia back like I'm back. I thought ningelala.
Usingizi
haija. Yeah. So another thing ni lack of creativity and purpose. Ukifika kwa burnout, kama wewe ni mtu ulikuwa unafanya in a competitive environment, that you could think fast, you could provide solutions, you could be a problem solver, you could give out solutions. Unafika to a point creativity inaisha. You don't feel like uko sawa anymore. And again unapata like mimi sasa kitambo nilikuwa nafikiria hivi, kitambo nilikuwa nafanya hii, and what has happened? So those are the signs and symptoms of burnout. Yeah.
So in lack of creativity and this purpose thing, do you mean a point whereby someone just gets to be uncreative? Are you sure? Is it a point whereby maybe okay, let's take for example football.
Yeah.
Football is a game of skills.
Yeah.
And most people, you have to work hard to gain skills.
To gain skills.
The other day I was talking with my friend. My friend told me Cristiano Ronaldo is a footballer who have to work hard to play football. And like,
by the way, someone told me ukienda kwa Cristiano Ronaldo, the only breakfast ni tisi tu.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah.
So I was told like Cristiano Ronaldo, he has to train very hard to play football.
Yeah.
And like Messi, you can be there for 2 weeks, 1 month without training and can still play.
Yeah.
So is it what does this mean? Like, is it a sign of burnout, or does it really mean you have to do it? Because it depends. There are people who got this talent naturally,
and
there are people who have this on doing daily practice. So,
but on the same like lack of creativity and purpose, I'll get you back to the CEOs of companies. You know, wale watu at most ukiuliza mtu ni wakati mgani anapata ideas, atakwambia akiwa kazini hakuna idea ako nayo. Hakuangi na idea. Akiwa kazini anataka tu kudeal na whatever that is on the desk. Lakini akifika nyumbani kwake akioga kwa hot shower, hapo sasa ideas zinafanya nini? Zina flow. Like burnout can't allow you to meditate. It can't allow you to have even 10 minutes ambazo ni zako, like you'd want to kukaa hivi 10 minutes. Unafikiria maisha yako, unajifikiria na kujirudia in a quiet place.
Sure.
At some point unakuwa distracted. So kuna ile creativity yenye watu wanakuanga nayo, like Messi has an inborn creativity in playing soccer. And when we get to someone like Ronaldo, who always trains, unapata yeye hata breakfast ni kutrain, lunch ni kutrain. But again, it's an habit, unajua. Kuna wale watu wamezoea, like you do something in 21 days repeatedly, it becomes part of
so
you.
So that it gets to your genes.
Yeah, inakuwa part of you.
Sure.
Yeah.
So guys, this is Still Now show. Live in your screens. What do you think about the burnout? Have you ever been into this stage whereby you just got a lot, you can't get enough sleep, you are just anxious? Has this happened to you? Like, how are you able to manage this? Tell us all that. Tell us all you think. Tell us all your views. What you've gone through in the comment section. If you are watching us live from Facebook, tell us down there in the comment section. If you are watching us live from YouTube, tell us in the comment section. And if you are capable of reaching out through WhatsApp, there's a number going down in your screens. Kindly reach out and tell us how you managed to do this. So Doctor, before we have a short break, what can you tell someone who is going through these stages, someone who has already started seeing these symptoms in their life? What can you tell such a person?
The first thing is you need some few minutes with yourself. Talk to yourself, to your inner self. Nasikianga watu wengine wanasema kuwa na mkutano kwa akili. Think about your life. Think about where you've got yourself out of, and think about where you are. Think about the future. So once you always reflect from the past, you will find some sense of direction that will keep you moving, that will keep you going to the future. So after that, you get to establish what is happening in your life. Once you get to establish the problem, then you can be able to reach out to someone who can help you.
Guys, we're taking a short break. We'll be right back in our screens. If you are new here, kindly subscribe from TV Africa and click the bell down there so that whenever we upload a video, you normally get it. We will be coming back in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Welcome back, guys. We are back. We are still on this same topic, but right now we want to see the differences. What differences do we have? Maybe someone may be am I burnt out or am I stressed? So we want to look at what are the differences that you have between burnout and stress. Because you may get someone telling you, I don't know if I'm burnout or I don't know if I'm stressed. Is there differences we have between these two?
Sure. We have differences between burnout and stress. But again, I'd want to tell you that burnout is brought by stress. The initial stage is stress. Once you're stressed, then you enter or you get into another level or another stage that is now burnout. But then before, on stress, it is something at least you can inaweza toka haraka. But when you get to burnout, it needs a professional to talk to. One thing I know is that stress can be manageable at earlier stages. Burnout, you'll just realize when it's gone out of control. At some point, you might be feeling defeated. This is where mtu anakuwa defeated na stress, defeated na kila kitu, anakuwa defeated na ideas, anakuwa defeated at a loss of weight inaokaa. So when this person amefika hapo, then inamaanisha huyu mtu amekuwa drained emotionally, amekuwa overwhelmed kabisa na kila kitu, physically anakuwa overwhelmed, hata mwili inakataa. Yeah.
So to someone, because you know, there may be someone out there watching, and they're like, so in this situation, am I stressed or not? But I'm pretty sure you've gotten that. You've been told well that the first thing that will happen to you will be getting into stress before getting to the worn-out stages. So you must take in, because I remember the last week we talked about stress.
We
the
talked about
stages in stress, and we realized that stress will lead someone to depression and all that. So I think we are capable of telling now the differences between we have stress and burnout. So apart from this, I know there are, what you've mentioned here, the stages of burnout. There are people going through them actually. But is there a way to someone to overcome all these stages or all these processes? Maybe someone is already realizing, I can't get enough sleep, or I can't just get over being anxious about something, or I can't just get my skills back. I used to be creative. I used to do a lot. Maybe those were geniuses, those who got the talents for themselves. For themselves. Like, is there a way of preventing this?
Yeah, sure. We have a lot of ways that you can always get out of burnout, and mostly this is where you realize that you yourself, you've been disengaged from activities. You've been emotionally drained and all that. Now to get that back, you should reflect about what has happened before and now what you're going through. After that, you seek a therapist.
So is it only through therapist that someone can
most likely, because burnout, you will feel it has three symptoms. That is the part of physical, where you will feel lose weight and all that. Kuna emotional na kuna mental. So when you get into that, now you are defeated kabisa. Even if you try to reflect upon your life and anything, you cannot get it wholly like you could have gotten it from a counseling psychologist, maybe a therapist, or someone who offers services ambazo zinaweza zikakusaidia. Then you need someone to talk to, because this is where you feel disoriented, you feel overwhelmed, you feel umeisha kabisa kila kitu. And many people at this stage, they start now thinking about killing themselves. They start now thinking about how unworthy life is. Then that means huyu mtu amefika mwisho. But then hajafika mwisho, because ukifika mwisho ni wakati umefika kwa depression. If you don't kill yourself kwa burnout and kwa depression, then you go into a mental fight that is psychiatry. Which is very serious stage. Tutakupata kwa barabara, umeanza kutoa nguo and all that, umeanza kukimbia hapa na pale, umeanza kufanya hii na ile.
And I want us to relate in this situation, or in this case whereby currently we have a lot of things, a lot of, I can say, is it tags or maybe kindao. In most of these activities we've heard of people being snatched things live, like in public, you're just making on your ways, someone just comes from nowhere and snatch you, and if you try to make any noise, you're shoot, or there's several injuries that they may
harm you.
Sure. So I'm into it. Are these people, because most of them they are youth, we've seen these pictures circulating all over the social media. So I'm wondering, are these people getting into this? Are they in these stages of stress? They've gone through something in life, or it's just their decision to to earn a living through what they are doing.
Okay, life can make you feel miserable, and life itself can be miserable. So at some point kuna wale watu wako naturally like ni watu wabaya tu, na kuna wale watu wamepitia maisha until they feel like there is nothing else I can do other than getting someone's thing and stealing from someone. So ikifika hapo, that's snatch and all that, mtu anakukosea and all that, mtu amefika at a stage anafeel hata hakuna umuhimu wa maisha. And when you look at these people, because if you love yourself, you can't get out and involve yourself in crimes. Involving yourself in crimes might be one of the reasons why you'd want to maybe die, or you'd want to do something wrong so that someone can harm you, or you can relieve yourself of your life and whatever you're doing. Sasa kuna wale watu unafikiria hivi, unapata mtu anafikiria anasema mimi sasa nitaengage in a crime activity because there is nothing I can do. Ni siku gani sasa sikukufa? Are you saying maisha imenikalia ngumu, hakuna ni kama mimi nimekufa. So if I can still do this, then I am already dead. And those are 1,000 among the 1,000 ways to kill yourself.
To kill yourself. Because it's something they do publicly. They don't take any concern, like going out there publicly and doing such a thing.
And you never know who you're going to rob.
Exactly.
Because if you rob someone like me, mimi ni ninja bana, nitakuwa.
maybe someone like me will box you.
Someone can box you very well.
So I was just like, these people as well, apart from whatever we go through in life, can they be in either these categories of maybe stress? Because I know in these situations a lot of things do happen. We do communicate a lot for ourselves, mostly men, because most people doing this, they're men. And the other weekend we talked about men. We normally consult our minds, consult our brains, and we make decisions for ourselves. We don't speak out mostly, but we said men normally speak out to help with the situation. But now I'm like, to an extent of doing this, is it what we are going through in life, or so? What can you say about it finally? Because to me it has been it has been kind of a worry. Why would someone do that in public?
No, people are going through a lot. The first thing, I'd wish that before you act or before you do something, at least think about yourself, think about life. And that's where now you find people have lost the meaning of life, the meaning of living. So if you have lost the meaning of life, then you should at least find something small that is worthy living for. At least, kuna wale watu, some of them I do ask people, why should someone involve himself or herself in a crime? Why should you get into that? Why should you think that this is the only thing that you can do? Whereas we have a lot of options, we have a lot of things that you can involve yourself in. This is a person who has been going either through something and now thinks that there is no otherwise in life. There is nothing I can do. There is nothing that I can be doing to keep myself going. So, first of all, think about yourself. Have a meaning of life. Think about your life. Think about the people who are closer to you. By then, watu wengine, they think like people don't care. People do care. People do care. Reach out to people and tell people you have a problem. If people can genuinely get it from you, watakusaidia, instead of involving yourself with crimes.
The problem is maybe going to someone with high expectations, or maybe this is another thing that maybe why people may not be reaching out, because you may be going to someone with a lot of expectations. Maybe if I tell somebody, you will be giving this to me. But I think it's not about what you are going to be given. It's about having a talk with someone. It's about someone giving you a ear, someone listening to what you have. And maybe if I don't give you, maybe you may become with the expectations of maybe you'll get funds, and it's not really...
Pesa hakuna kila mahali.
Exactly. People are all looking for it all over. And the point, actually, let me say this. I didn't mean this to say, but let me just say this. Yesterday night a friend called me.
Yeah.
And this has been a long friend of mine.
A long
I won't mention the name, but I think if he or she watches this, I just don't want to specify which gender.
Okay.
But if he or she watches this,
naweza kuwa mimi.
Yeah, sure. Either you.
Okay.
And it was like I was just cooking.
Yeah.
And I'm hungry. I was cooking. Then on the way, gas yangu ikaisha.
Oh.
I was cooking. Then on the way, gas yangu ikaisha.
Yeah.
I'm feeling guilty because atajijua, because I think ni yeye tunaongea na hiyo story. But just giving an example. There's no hard feelings. But just giving an example.
Yeah.
Gas yangu imeisha on the way we were cooking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so what did you do? I'm hungry. Then I'll insist I'm hungry. I didn't do that and that. But you know, people do have problems.
Yeah,
you know, when you are calling me, you don't know the problems myself I have.
You are going through.
And you may be calling me with expectations, or maybe if I say this person may help.
Yeah.
In the situation when you are calling me, maybe I'm financially down, or maybe I have my own stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm very, very much sorry for that. Then the dude was like, how will sorry help? So I was like, what do you want to do?
Seriously?
Seriously?
And you called me?
You just called me. Actually, it was around 10 p.m. So I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, I didn't say that, but I was just to myself like, what do you want me to do? Because you just told me this, then I'm like, I'm sorry. Then you're like, will sorry help me?
By the way, itanisaidia.
Anyway, it won't help you, but I'm sorry like for the situation. You just said it to me.
Sure.
I gave you a year, I was listening to what you have.
Yeah.
But now I'm sorry for what happened. So before I moved to the next step of us looking how can we help the situation, the dude was already like, will sorry help me?
Yeah. And you know, you might say, I'm sorry, I can't help you that much. Maybe I can give you this amount. And then someone anakukatisha like...
Then finally, I got relieved when the dude said, I don't need that story right now. Let's hang up a call. Because I said sorry. Like, do you think people can move on that way? Like, honestly. So
that's a very hard
I was
situation.
trying to relate to why reaching out to someone, of maybe having high expectations without knowing what's going on the other side.
Yeah.
I think to me, if it's a conversation from my end, if I'm calling you, I'll be like, oh, I was doing this, and this happened. Are you in this situation, or can you be of help in either way?
Yeah.
But I won't come up with a story direct telling you, oh, daktari, nilikuwa napika, gas yangu ikaisha. Then you tell me sorry and I be like, sorry, help. I just told you what happened. I didn't have your expectations.
Yeah.
If you tell me sorry, that is, you understand what I'm going through.
Yeah, sure.
So from there you may say that, oh, Clovince leo, ameenda, sigemna give channel venye namsaidia. Or bro, today, I can't help you, but let's see tomorrow.
Sure.
You see that? So I ended up hanging up the call, but because of the approach.
That reminds me. That reminds me when a friend of mine called me the other time. Alafu alikuwa anataka financial assistance. By that time I had a lot and I was almost going into overdraft.
Sure.
And after that ananiambia like I need some cash. Nikamwambia okay, you need some cash, yes. Like how much? Akaniambia I need 10k. Nikamwambia oh, 10k. Yeah. But at the moment I cannot manage giving you 10k because I don't have that much amount.
Sure.
And then the person on the other side tells me, kwani wewe unakosa pesa? I always know you like mtu mwenye ako na pesa. Kwani leo zimeenda wapi? Seriously, did you give me that money to keep for you? You didn't. I have my own budget. I run my own things. I run my own businesses. And that means when I don't have cash, if I don't help at that moment, we don't stop becoming friends. You don't act like ni pesa ulipatia mtu akakuwekea. Seriously.
You need help.
Yeah, you need help. Na huyo mtu akikwambia now what I can afford to give you is 100 bob, utakuwa bado umebaki na 990 na 9900 hautakuwa pale kwa 10,000. So guys, tujunge tu vile tunajibu wenzetu.
Guys, in short, what we are trying to mean here, we are not trying to relate to our friends or
sure.
to be like we are trying to correct you, because we are all humans and errors are for us all. But the point here is simple. If you get someone who can give you a ear to listen to you, whatever you have, let's take advantage of that person. Not everyone will give you a ear to listen to you. So when going to these people as well, let's not have a big expectation that may not be met by the other end. Because this person you are trying to reach out to, you don't know what they as well they are going through.
Yeah, sure.
So before making a conclusion, before coming up with high expectations, let's give a hear from them as well. Let's get a response from them, and we give them time. So as we are coming to the end of our show today, because today we've only talked about the burnout and the stress. We still have a long way to go into looking at this bit by bit.
Yeah, sure.
And as well listening to our fans and what they are saying, what do you have to tell our viewers and someone who has the same challenges, everything we've talked about today? Maybe you can talk to them.
Thank you so much, Clovince, for the opportunity here today that you've given me to talk about burnout. Though we've not exhaustively talked about everything that revolves around burnout, but we're giving room to other programs to run. I'll say this. When you feel that you are in a burnout-related thing, the best thing is reach out to people close to you. Reach out to your relatives. Reach out to your friends. And again, make new friends. So don't just say like, I want to isolate myself. Isolation itself makes you get a serious problem more than whatever you are going through, because that's when other thoughts could be running through your mind. Another thing that I want to tell you is this: if it's work-related burnout, reach out to your co-workers. Talk to them, know how to do it, know how to go about it, and how to get out of the situation. Don't forget, if it overwhelms you, reach out to a therapist.
Exactly. And the most important thing there is therapist.
Yeah, sure.
There's a lady who we had a show with her some time back, and she said up to date she still attends the therapist, and I mean the sessions with the therapist, and they really helped her out. And she was out of the situation where she was in. She has been through a lot in life. And personal life, in family life, then got to marriage, with all
work
those
related.
Yeah, sure. So I think the point of getting out to therapists can really help. And as well, guys, we're always here. If you have any issue, you can always reach out to us. If you want us to as well have you in one day in our sessions here, you share with us our story, you can reach out to us, and we'll have you, we'll host you here, you'll share your story with us, whatever you've gone through. If you know someone who knows someone who as well going through mental torture or anything of mental illness, we'll always be there. So just keep in touch. We have our numbers going down below there. So don't hesitate to communicate to us. It has been a nice time together. And being Men's Day, we just said a little today, because we still have a lot to say, but as men we need to get out there, get something fresh, and as well being Saturday, and keep our mental health safe. So guys, if you are capable of joining us, you can pin location and join us as well. So thank you very much for joining. Or maybe if you have maybe a parting shot.
By the way, before a parting shot, umesema tunaenda kanisa ama club?
we talk about that.
International Men's Day, we dealing with it. Sisi tunadeal nayo in the next few minutes.
Hata kama mlikataa kutu Men's Day.
Yeah, okay. Sure. And guys, I'd wish that nothing makes you defeated in this life.
Exactly.
Remember, your life is so sacred. Don't ever think about losing a life. Don't ever think about killing yourself. Don't ever think about suicide. If you ever think about anything that is troubling you, and you see the only route that it is leading to is suicide or anything like that, kindly don't harm the people around you.
Sure.
If you're going, just go alone. But I don't want you to go. Reach out to me, I'll help you. Nitakuwa hapo nikusaidie. Thank you so much. Peace.
Guys, I've been your host, Clovince at Nyaumboh. It has been an amazing time. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe from TV Africa.
Yeah.
Support us. We are moving. Let's now journey to 2K subscribers.
Yeah, 2K. Yeah.
Guys, let's get there. Then tuendelee tukisonga kwenda hivyo.
Yeah.
We are very, very much happy for your support all through, and it's all our pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and once again, happy
Thank you.
Happy
International Men's Day.
Day.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. See you
Bye.
next time.
Yeah.